Welcome everyone, my name is Kenny Cormandy from the YouTube channel My Air Gun Reviews, and today we're going to look at another pellet rifle from Umrex. This is the Ruger Targis Hunter 22 caliber. It's a spring piston powered break barrel pellet rifle. They rated at 800 feet per second with lead pellets. It weighs 9.85 pounds, it's 44.85 inches long, 18.7 inch barrel, and it rated 34 pounds of cocking effort. Let's take a close-up view of this gun. Okay, here we've got our 5-chamber silencer with the front fiber optic sight. This is a slightly older model, so it doesn't have the new 5-post extra protection. It has a blued barrel and receiver, a composite stock. It's got similar lines to like the Surge. It's a little bit different shape though. You got some texturing on the stock here. 2-stage adjustable trigger, automatic safety, Ruger's lockdown Weaver Picatinny scope rail, the rear fiber optic sights, micro click adjustable for windage and elevation, and this one comes with Ruger's 3 to 9 by 32 millimeter adjustable objective scope. And here you can see the back part of the stock, and it's got these slots for your sling to go in, and it's got a nice rugged rubber butt pad. Okay, this gun is actually what is referred to as a refurb, which means somebody returned it. It was inspected, repacked, and reshipped. It's not a remanufactured. Remanufactured goes back to the plant. It gets broken down and fixed and reassembled. So somebody somewhere along the way had a problem with this rifle, so it's considered a refurb. But that's just, the refurb means it's just repackaged. Nothing's been done to the gun. The gun is rated at 800 feet per second, shooting lead pellets, and shooting the RWS Hobby lead pellets 11.9 grain. This one had an up to 767.3 feet per second. With shooting that pellet, it only had a 7.28 foot per second extreme spread and a standard deviation of 2.64 feet per second. That is pretty consistent, giving us muzzle energy of 15.41 foot-pounds muzzle energy. Shooting the lighter RWS Hypermax alloy 9.9 grain pellets, it had a high reading of 889.4. The extreme spread was 13.14 feet per second, standard deviation 4.58, and those pellets generated 17.12 foot-pounds muzzle energy. But the lighter the pellet, the more muzzle energy. As it got into the heavier pellets, the muzzle energy came down a bit, but this gun shot them extremely consistent. Like the H&N Field Target 16.36 grain, they had an average of 628.8 feet per second, an extreme spread of only 4.85 feet per second. Standard deviation was 2, but the muzzle energy was down a little bit to 14.37. The H&N Barracuda 21.14 grains had a high of 568.3, an average of 562.7. Extreme spread was 11.07 feet per second, and the standard deviation 4.79. Those gave us just shy of 15 foot-pounds muzzle energy. I did not use the Crossman Premier hollow points in the shooting test. I should have, but I had 4 pellets already that I wanted to try on the accuracy test. The Crossman Premier hollow point 4.3 grain had a average of 693.6 feet per second, a 24.2 foot per second extreme spread. Those generated 15.28 foot-pounds muzzle energy. Now, the gun comes equipped with some fairly nice equipment. It sells anywhere from $158.05 to $179.99. You get your 5-chamber silencer, you get your front fiber optic sights, your micro flick adjustable rear fiber optic sights, a 3 to 9 by 32 adjustable objective scope, so you can get a clear objective and reticle at 10 yards or 20 yards or 50 yards. And you got your the Umarex lockdown rail, which really works nice. This is a spring piston gun, kind of like the Torque, and I was expecting a similar trigger, but this gun had a really nice trigger. A light first stage and a very short, crisp second stage. It was really a nice trigger. And the gun also comes with a sling, which I have not installed. It's still in the plastic wrapper, but it's got a sling attachment right here that swivels, and it's got a loop that goes through the stocks back here and connects to the sling, so you can carry this rifle around in the woods with a sling. Okay, first I'm going to put up the power numbers real quickly, and I'll let everybody take a look at that, and then we'll go to the accuracy test. Okay, on the accuracy test, the first pellet was the RWS Superdome. It was very accurate at 12 yards, but not quite so at 20 yards. And then we also had the H&N Field Target 16.36, the JSB Exact Jumbo Heavy, which I think turned out to be our most accurate pellet, and the H&N Barracuda 21.14 grain. So let's take a look at our 20-yard accuracy test. Well, this is the RWS Superdome, and it's an okay pattern, but here the H&N Field Target 16.36, 3 pellets right on top of each other, and 2 more down just a little bit low. I think the gun's more accurate than I am. And then the JSB Exact Heavies, 4 pellets basically through one hole. You can see I cover that hole up with my finger and then pulled one a little low right. And another dime size pattern down here for 4 pellets. And one a little high left. But overall the gun's fairly accurate. Okay, with especially with the JSB Exact Jumbo Heavies, this gun was very, very accurate at 20 yards. I did seem to get flyers with this gun as I was going through my 12-yard preliminary accuracy test. It seemed like I would my sight objective would change, and I'd put 2 pellets through one hole, and then all of a sudden the next 2 pellets also went through the same hole, only an inch away. And I think it took a little while for this scope to get settled in. I had a similar problem with the Umarex Octane with the 3 to 9 by 40 millimeter adjustable objective scope on that one. It took a while to get settled in, but it eventually did. As this one, I think it was just a little bit more jumpy, but I could put 3, 4 pellets through the same hole, and then I would get one half an inch or an inch away. So I think it's still settling in. But overall, the scope performed well, and the trigger I really enjoyed on this one, and it's got the automatic safety. Safety comes out when you cock the gun, press in to return. It's got a good grippy rear butt pad, and overall it's pretty good rifle, very accurate, and our maximum sound level was I think it was 90.8 decibels shooting the H&M field target 16.36 grain. So it's very backyard friendly. And I guess the big question is this gun worth the money? I think with everything you get with the gun, you get the silencer, you get the fiber optic sights, you get an adjustable objective 32 millimeter scope with a 3 to 9 power. You got your lockdown mounts, you got a very good trigger, you got a nice all-weather stock, it comes with a sling. You're getting a whole lot for the money, and you're getting an accurate gun, you're getting a quiet gun. It is worth the money. Would I go out and buy it? Actually, I think for that money, I'd actually go out and buy the Umarex Fuel, because you got your gas piston technology, and just a little bit more muzzle energy. But without the fuel, yes, I really like this gun. It's pretty good, decent rifle. You're going to spend over $200 to get everything in one package that you get with this, with the scope and the sights and the silencer and the sling and everything else. So it's a pretty decent buy for the money. My money is actually on the Umarex Fuel, which is still, same company, but that's my preference. Some people like the spring piston guns, and this is a good spring piston gun. But that's my review of the Ruger Targis Hunter. Thank you for watching.